Lot 37, moving into the jades, and the first of which is the large pale celadon jade, monkey and peach group. And as this is one of our premium lots, I will have to ask you to show me your paddle when you initially bid. You ready on the telephones? I hope so. I think she is. Yes? No? Okay. And we start the bidding here then at interest on the book starts us at $280,000. I have $280,000. 300 anyway. Bidders with me at $280,000. 300, thank you. 320,000 now. At 320,000. Bidders with me at 320,000. 340 anyway. At 320,000. Are we done with this? At 320,000. Seems no money for it. At 320,000. Any advance? At 320,000 for the monkey. At 320,000. Are we not moving forward? At 320,000. 320. Lot 83. Is this wonderful, rare, extremely rare, blue and white Charger, Lyon Dynasty. Nice lot this. Lots and lots of interest here. Start me at 85,000, 90, 95,000 I have. At 95,000. Bidders with me. Bidding, sir? At 100, and 10, 120, 130, 140. Got it. 150. 150. Gentleman in the centre at 150. 160. 160. 170. At 170. Bidders here at 170,000. 200,000 I have. 200,000 bidders here at 200,000. 220. 220. 240. At 240. The bidders here at 240. 260,000. 280,000. Telephone bid at 280,000. At 280. 300,000. At 300,000. It's your bid at 300,000. 320,000. At 320,000. It's all telephones at 320,000. 340,000. 360 is the next bid. At 340,000. At the back at 340,000. Thank you, sir. 360. 380. Standing at the back at 380,000. Gentleman's bid at the back of the room at 380,000. It's against you on the phones. 400,000. Lee's phone at 400,000. At 400,000. 420. I've got at the back, sir. 420. At 420. Standing. 440. At 440,000. 460,000. At 460,000. 480,000. 500,000. 550 is the next bid. At 500,000, gentleman's bid. 550,000. At 550,000, against you on the telephone. 600,000. At 600,000, back of the room. 650,000. At 650,000, with Lee on the telephone. 700,000. At 700,000. Back of the room, gentleman's bid at 700,000. At 700,000. Standing, back of the room at 700,000. 750,000. At 750,000. Still with the telephone. At 750. 800,000. Thank you. At 800,000. At 800,000. Back of the room at 800,000. Gentleman's bid at 800,000. 850,000. At 850,000. It is on the telephone still. At 850,000. You're bidding. At 850,000. Lee's phone. At 850,000. Fair warning. 900,000. At 900,000. Back of the room then. At 900,000. 950,000. At 950,000. 950,000. Can we make it rounded to a million? At 950,000. On the telephone against you here, sir. At 950,000. No, thank you anyway. At 950,000. It is with Lee then, on the telephone, at 950,000. This will be sold at 950,000. Are we all done? Fair warning, this is your last chance. At 950,000, being sold at 950,000 to the telephone. 950,000, thank you all. Well, that was a nice curtain opener to this one. Lot 84, which is I'm sure why a number of you are here today, for the other lots also. We have our highly important blue and white Dragon stem cup. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, these are a different colour paddle on your first bid. I don't know all of you that are registered, I do know some. I will ask to see your paddle on your first bid, obviously. I will soon learn who you are. We have interest here, and I am opening bid here at $12 million. At $12 million I have. Sorry?
50 million.
50?
50 million.
15. 15 million I have, thank you. At 15 million, 16 million, 17 million, 18, 19, 20, 22. So 22 million, the bid is here. At 22 million. Any advance? At 22 million. Gentlemen seated in front there.
A bid of 3 million.
24 million, I've got there. 26 million. At 26 million, front row. Seated then in the front row. 27 million. I'll do the same for you. 28 million. At 28 million. Front row at 28 million. Any advance? 29 million. 30 million. At 30 million. 31 million. 32 million. At $32 million. At 33 million. Thank you, sir. Back of the room at 33 million. New bidder at 33 million. It's against you being on the telephone. At 33 million. It's against you both seated here at 33. Bidding? 34 million. At 34 million. It's against you, sir. At 34 million. Seated here. The second row here. So, 34, 500,000, I'll take it, sir. At 34 million, 500,000. It's against you. Back of the room. At 34 million, 500,000. 35 million. Back in on the telephone at 35 million. At 35 million. It's against you both, gentlemen. At 35 million. With Ling on the telephone at 35 million. It's at 35 million, sir. I'll take a half again. 35,500. Thank you, sir. At 35,500. Back of the room then at 35,500,000. At 35,500,000. Ling, are you bidding 36? No? At 35,500,000. Fair warning. At 35,500,000. You're going to have to bid, gentlemen. I can't hold up forever. At 35,500,000. You've got a bid. 36 million in time. At 36 million, the bid is here, second row at 36 million. Second row at 36 million. At 36 million. 36.5, gentlemen. You done, gentlemen? It's at 36 million on the second row. Are we done? It's at 36 million here. Take a half again. No? At 36 million. No? Thank you very much, gentlemen. At 36 million. The bid is here on the second row then. At $36 million. Make no mistake, this will be sold. Second row here at $36 million. Are we all done? It's your last chance at $36 million. Fair warning, 36 million. Congratulations, thank you. Thank you. Lot 85 is the magnificent blue and white dragon dish. Chenoir, 6 character mark. Nice lot, this one. We'll just let the room settle down a little. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so lot 85 is the magnificent blue and white dragon dish, Chenoir, 6 character mark and of the period. Nice lot here. And interest starts the bidding. Again, please, just a little hush. Thank you very much. And we start the bidding here at 200, 220, at 220,000. Bidders with me at 220, 240, 260,000. At 260,000. The bidders with me at 260,000. 280 now at 280,000. Bidders with me at 280,000. Any advance? At 280,000. 300,000, 320,000. At 320,000. Any advance? At 320. 340,000. It's with you at 340,000. Any advance? It's on the telephone at 340,000. It's being sold at $340,000. Any advance? At $340,000. It's your last chance. It's being sold to the telephone bidder at $340,000. Fair warning at 340. 340. Lot 86 is the rare blue and white 100 Boys Bastard jar. And we start the bidding here at 110, 120, 130,000. At 130,000. Bidders with me at 130,000. 140 anywhere. At 130,000. 140 anywhere. At 130, 140 can I say? Any advance? At 130,000. Fair warning at 130,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, lot 112 is a lot we're very proud to feature in today's auction. It is a rare and important imperial gilt bronze ritual bell, Bianzhong, known to be from a set that hung in front of the Temple of Heaven in Beijing. Bidding must start with me at 1 million Hong Kong dollars. $1 million is here. Is there any advance on $1 million for the very rare imperial bell? They only made 16. This is one of those, $1 million. Surely there's an advance. $1 million, please. Final warning now, $1 million. Once, twice. Lot 129 is a silver inlaid decorative gilt bronze Ruyi scepter. Early Qing, or it has been debated, perhaps even late Ming Dynasty. Bidding starts here at $300,000. 300,000 is here for the very rare Ruyi scepter. $300,000. 300,000. Is there any advance on 300,000? Still with me now. 300,000. Once. 300,000. Twice. Last chance now. $300,000 is here. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the final lot in the sale is lot 151. The phone is not working for this lot. Well, okay, well that is a pity. It's a very good painting. This is Chen Chi Quan, the celebrated Chinese and an American artist who made something of a splash in New York in the 1960s. Let's start the bidding nonetheless for the Chen Chi Quan, and it starts with me at $350,000. $350,000. It's a major piece by the artist. $350,000 for the Chen Chi Quan. $350,000. Still bears the label of the Micho Gallery in Manhattan. Very interesting story. Micho, one of the first galleries in New York to feature Chinese contemporary artists. For a number of decades, Micho represented Chen Chi Quan exclusively. Very good, very good. We may have a bidder on the line here. Again, thank you for hanging in with us and thank you for being patient. There maybe something unlucky of selling a painting of Mount Fuji at the end of a Chinese art sale. I don't know, but we're trying our best here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start the bidding in the room, please. So I'd like to see those paddles. We are starting the bidding here at $375,000, $375. Do I hear $380 anywhere? $375,000 going once, $375,000 going twice. Last and final warning, I will pass the lot tragically, $375,000. Ladies and gentlemen, 谢谢, thank you so much. Thank you for your participation today.
These guys, it's a good one.